the MP9. What do you guys think about the MP9? So here's the thing. Here's this skin, the MP9 Hydra from the CS2 collection. It's a classified, factory new, best condition. How much do you guys think this skin is worth? $20? Maybe $30? Maybe $40 now with the trade-up update? But it does trade up to the classic knife. Well, like eventually trades up to red and then a classic knife, which is pretty bad. So you may think it's cheap. So if we go to my inventory and we locate this MP9 Hydra, you'll be amazed by the price. Are you ready? $420 selling, cheapest listing $474. And as far as I know, this is not just an isolated incident on the MP9 Hydra. I'm pretty sure it's not. Check this out. It's kind of been going up over the last month. Started at $55, slowly went up to $180, and now it just fucking took the fuck off. And it's over $400. It's absolutely ridiculous what's happening to these skins. And as far as I know, it's MP9s in general. Let's take a look at some other MP9s. It's really only the factory news that are being manipulated. Obviously, the cheapest ones aren't really being manipulated, but if we go to the expensive ones, take a look at this. MP9 stained glass factory new, $870. And is it actually selling? Yes, it's actually selling. I guess the price of the Hydra is boosted by China because 2025 was the year of the snake. Maybe, but then you look at these, the MP9 stained glass does not have anything to do with any Chinese traditions, as far as I know, yet it's still $900. I am curious, if we go to like CS Float, how much are MP9 not Hydras, MP9 stained glasses in factory new cash value? They are, lowest price, $640. How do you know it's manipulation? Double O is the cheapest listing. But what I want to know, this guy trades up to the Mag 7 Cinque Dia. It kind of feels like this is more expensive than a Cinque Dia now. Mag 7 Cinque Dia. Oh, it's so close, dude. It's so close. $800 for the Cinque Dia. $600 for the input that trades up to it. And then it's at 10%. It's so dumb, dude. It's so dumb. And of course, we have more MP9s to go through. That's just the stained glass. The Hot Rod, dude. Why is the Hot Rod cheaper than the stained glass? Oh my god. Wait a minute. The Hot Rod was manipulated before. The Hot Rod was also $800. But this one's down now. So I guess it's not quite all MP9s. The Hot Rod seems to be kind of an anomaly. Thing about the Hot Rod is, I gifted one of these bad boys to my previous thumbnail guy. Let me pull up the exact one, because it was kind of special. So if we go min float, boom. It was kind of a special MP9 Hot Rod. There it is. 0.006666666. That is 6 6s. I gifted it 7 months ago to my thumbnail guy, and it looks like he still has it, which I'm glad he does. Look at how amazing that looks in game. And I mean, I would be surprised if this wasn't the next skin to be manipulated. It kind of already is. Selling your CS2 skins has never been easier. All you have to do is join my Discord server at the link in the description and type /sell in any channel. My new bot system will give you an estimated price, and from there, I will handle the cash out personally. I pay via PayPal after the trade protection period is over, and I decided to increase my rate so you'll get significantly more than before. So if you want to sell your CS2 skins for PayPal, join my Discord server and type /sell. What other MP9s are being manipulated right now? The Dark Age. The Souvenir Dark Age is now $400. Remember, it's souvenir, which means you cannot trade it up to a hand cannon or a chalice. This skin is purely a skin. You can just use it in game. You can't do anything else with it. And it's $400. And it's actually selling. Check that out. One sold for $400. Then we saw the MP9 Hydra, obviously. The one I have in my inventory actually came from a trade up. It will be in a video, hopefully soon. I don't want to spoil what video it is, but I mean, you'll see. You'll realize what this is when the video drops. But we have so many more. Take a look at this. The MP9 Setting Sun, $440. This little mil-spec from the cash collection, which we'll also talk about later today, $440. Why? China, why'd you decide to do this? Okay, this one kind of makes sense. Cash collection, red star, red skin. Slap a couple of yellow star stickers on it. You got a Chinese flag. But still, to me, doesn't really make much sense. What other MP9s do we have? We have the Souvenir MP9 Latte Rush being more expensive than the non-souvenir one. Although I will say, wow, a couple sold here for a crazy price. And then the rest are about $200, which is more reasonable. Wow. MP9 Dark Age, the non-souvenir version. There's 4 listed. There's 4 listed. Wait a minute. That's not normal. Look at this. Every time any sell, it says 1 sold. And then all of a sudden, right here, 25 sold. Someone bought up 25 of these on the Steam market, the MP9 Dark Ages, for $185 on average. That means that they would have spent $4,600 on MP9 Dark Ages. Guys, if you remember my #1 night trade up, I made several videos attempting it several times. This is the skin that I used. I needed it in 00, and I didn't even pay this much for each of them, even for the low float ones. Now, if you want to get a regular float one, it's going to cost you $350. What the actual honestly surprises me a little bit. The MP9 Pandora's box, it has evaded basically all forms of manipulation. Look at this skin. Isn't this a fantastic skin? One of my favorite MP9s in the game. Don't you guys think this is amazing? Bro, this with Pandora's boxes, holy shit. Because look, the Pandora's boxes have the little guys on the palm. So if you take a look right there, you can see the little dudes, the same dudes that are on the MP9. Obviously, the name's the same, so it kind of makes sense. To me, this is a beautiful MP9. And if we look at the price chart, it's pretty much just natural growth. Naturally, the supply going down, people still buying the skin, therefore the price going up. It seems to have evaded manipulation thus far. How long is that gonna last? Nobody knows. But, I mean, if I'm gonna make any predictions, this one might be the next. Who knows? It's already kind of expensive, though. You have the Latte Rush, the Souvenir Setting Sun, the Starlight Protector, although I do have a feeling that this is not manipulation. Yes, because right here, that was the trade, that was the knife trade-up update right here, and ever since, it's been expensive, so that's actually not manipulated. But damn. StatTrak Mount Fuji Factory New. Where's the non-StatTrak one? That one's kind of cheap. I would have expected this one to do pretty well as well. Dude, MP9s are wild right now. Can't freaking believe it. How much do Hot Rods cost in cash value? I feel like the Hot Rod has to be one of the nicest MP9 skins in the game. $450. But damn, $450 for an MP9 skin is kind of ridiculous. I don't know if anybody can justify that. Let's say 2X Googly Eye Lenticular. This is one of my favorite crafts ever. Check this out. There's so many of them because it's so good. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? This is so creative, bro. So creative. I don't think the placement of this is particularly good. Yeah, I mean, you can play around with the placement, but that's just, it's kind of gross. Like, if you think about what it is, it's kind of gross, but I love it. It just looks so goofy. So goofy, but so good. Just do a 5% trade up for the Pandora's box. Easiest way, not gonna lie. We gotta hit this 5%. Imagine if we hit this 5%. That would be kind of wild. All right, it has been purchased. There's no fucking way I will, but just imagine for 1 second. Just entertain the fact that I could get a $300 MP9 Pandora's box from this in 3, 2, 1, boom! Of fucking course not. But it is a blue, it is a blue SMG. So it was pretty close. But it is what it is. Can't expect the 20% or the 5% to come through. You should have edged. Bro, thing about edging, that was $20 down the drain. Why did I do that? I don't know. Is there anything else that we should take a look at for MP9s? Did I miss anything? This one's kind of cool. From the Sport and Field collection. It does not appear to be manipulated. But in my opinion, this is also a very clean MP9 skin. It's one of the cleaner ones. I don't know, something about these clean, like partially metallic ones, to me, they're just so nice. They got so much aura, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, and the little gold accents also add a lot to it. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for MP9s, unless I missed something.